You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. It's up on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Winds of Change. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! Right there, here we go, and load. Hell yeah. Okay.
It's not that they don't care for spirits. Actually, it's more like they don't know anything else. They've lived their entire lives in areas devoid of spiritual energy. But Valenorth is so peaceful while the rest of the world isn't. It might very well be the influence of the spirit realm. You have a good thing going here. I can't stand what's happening. It's not like
Anything else?
Not that it's a bad thing, of course. It's just, let's not jump to conclusions.
That's so
I'm a
quiet.
soul sword. There's no business in peace for me. After I retire, though, it's always an option. If I live long enough to retire, that is. My business isn't exactly the safest in the world. What's going on here is pretty good proof of that.
Alright, so let's talk to her.
I wish. This whole place is a mess.
So cute.
Honestly,
They're
I
both
don't
really
even
cute.
know what to look for. Milas isn't stupid, though. He'd leave something. Honestly, only a few months. He was thrust into the position against his will. Something happened to his father, the previous elder. But he's done such a good job, it's crazy. The leadership of Valinor did not skip a beat. He must have been training under his father. Nobody knows, actually. He went on a trip to Matsio and never came back. Search parties came up with nothing. It's like he vanished. Normally we'd hold an election, but things were crazy. That and Valinor is really big on family and tradition. Everyone just seemed to expect that Milos would take over. He's performed admirably for the position he's in. I doubt even a full election would find a better candidate. I was scared for a while, but he really filled the role. He didn't want to do it, but he kind of had to. It all happened so fast. I'm not sure of the specifics. But it was seamless. You almost couldn't notice. I guess, but we can't all get what we want. It's not like I grew up wanting to be a scribe. He'll grow into the role, I'm sure of it. But we can worry about that after this is over. There's lots to do, and we can't even find him. I really hope that nothing bad has happened. He didn't want to do it, but he kind of had to. It all happened so fast. Wait, you want to be the elder? Are you sure you don't have a full plate right now? I mean, we could always try to find someone more willing. But we can worry about that after this is over. There's lots to do, and we can't even find him. I really hope that nothing bad has happened.
Water time. Really good voice acting.
Honest,
Anything else on
but
this?
he's done
Yes, there
such a good
was.
job. Sorry, I guess you're right. I'm not really treating this as real. It's something you learned to do early on. But this seems premeditated, to say the least. That triumvirate must have been planning this for a while. Milas taking over? I doubt that's directly related. Honest, but he's done such a good job. It's crazy. But this seems... He's performed... He didn't want to do it, but he
Oh
kind
well,
of had to.
life puts you in some crazy
Happened so
situations.
fast. I agree, but I feel a bit sorry for him. You can see it in his eyes. It stresses him out. Maybe we can find someone more willing, you know? But we can worry about that after this is over. There's lots to do, and we can't even find him. I really hope that nothing bad has happened.
What if he's helping the rebellion?
I'd want to get to the bottom of it then. There's more going on than we can take at face value. He'd have his reasons, and I'd want to hear all of them.
Can anything excuse what's going on right now?
That's the thing, though. It's not actually happening. If he can explain himself, and we can prevent this, well, then we can deal with it in a reasonable way. We can't condemn him on a vision like this. That's like hating someone for what they do in a dream. Besides, we have no way of confirming this is his fault. I'd want to get to the bottom of it.
You
Then.
sure have a lot of
There's
explaining
more
to
going
do.
on than and it's something I'd happily listen to. That is, after we find a way to prevent this. I'm not passing judgment until I hear more. We can't condemn him based on a vision like this. That's like hating someone.
That's fair. Alright. Are you sure this is a vision?
I'm making a pretty educated guess. I'm trained to detect this kind of stuff. But it's so weird because this feels like reality. What's going to happen to me? I mean, technically, I'm not real, right? That's hard to take in. This feels real to me. But the way you're acting, yeah, it makes me certain. It's very rare that I become lucid in a vision. But with the evidence at hand, I'm very sure. Better not talk about it too loud, though. I don't want Ulrich to realize something is up. The rules state that only you and I can know. Trust me, it's better for him not to know. He'd act recklessly, and he'd be really confused. Well, more reckless than normal, I mean. These are gifts, blessings, directly from the realm of spirits. We're not in any position to harm what they give us.
How long do they last?
As long as any other dream, I guess. Or maybe when the spirits decide you've seen enough. That's one of the things we don't really know. I guess something traumatic, like your death, would end it. Our minds aren't fit to comprehend what would happen next. We should make the most of the time we do have in here. As long as any other... I guess something traumatic... What's going to happen? The way you better not talk about it too loud, though.
Rules?
I don't want Ulrich to
What kind of
realize
rules are
something's
there?
up. There's entire books written on the subject, you know. But no one must know when they're in a vision. It could screw up what the spirits want to show us. These are gifts. Blessings.
Anything else?
As long as I guess something...
Why do the spirits give me visions?
Nobody knows, but we assume it's to protect us. If we know it's coming, we can change what happens. Seers have done it time and time again for thousands of years. A lot of people think they'll want something in exchange. That they're planting seeds to reap later down the line. Stupid superstition, if you ask me. They just want to help.
Nobody helps for free, Valessa.
Well, I guess we'll have to disagree on that. There's nothing more pure than the spirits. This gift is a truly beautiful thing. Nope, a lot of people think they'll want
You must
something
be
in
eternally
exchange.
grateful.
Yeah, I agree. There's nothing more pure than the spirits. Without the visions, we'd have died out ages ago. Nobody...
Okay,
a lot of
there's
people think
another
they'll
one
want...
here.
Well... Nobody... A lot of people think they'll want...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright. You call this a gift?
this particular vision, no. But the concept of visions in general, yes. Without them, we'd have gone extinct long ago. They guide the world to a better future. And what's better, they ask for nothing in return. Only that we continue to harness this amazing power.
We've known each other our whole lives. Like, that's a question mark. We've known each other our whole lives?
Yeah, it's just like I said. For better or worse. I was trained to be your scribe from a young age. We've been inseparable ever since. It's not exactly what I grew up wanting. But I'm not in a position to shun Valenor's tradition. Besides, I can think of people much worse to serve.
What are a scribe's duties?
Actually, you're seeing them firsthand. Imagine how confused you'd be without me. We're supposed to guide you through these visions. But when you wake up, you also need to report to me. Or, I guess you can report to Milas in these dire circumstances. Either way, I help you in here and you report out there. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't remember this. You'd wake up, shrug it off, and go about your day. Imagine what would happen to Valenmark then.
Seems like you're almost more important than me.
Of course not. We're two sides of the same coin. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to do anything without you. A scribe would do little good without visions to inhabit.
Let's see.
But if it weren't for me,
I'm sure I
you
could do this on
wouldn't
my own
remember
if I
this.
wanted.
You'd wake up. Oh, let's all make assumptions. I want to
Ah,
pretend I didn't hear that. We work as a team. We both help each other. You'd be clueless if I didn't chime in earlier. I don't downplay your ability, and I expect the same. Perhaps you lose both memory and manners and visions.
yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah, it's not exact.
Okay.
Actually,
I'll be
but
nice.
if it
I'll
weren't
be
for
nice.
me,
Yeah,
of course,
there we go. Okay. Are you the only scribe?
yes and no. Actually, it's pretty technical. I'm your only scribe, but there's also a scribe in training. His name is Fortum, and he's prepared to take over if needed.
Huh.
It's a recent addition to the ranks, but it helps out a lot. Without a scribe, your abilities would be pretty useless. Having someone fully trained means no one misses a beat. Imagine if you had this vision while I was gone. Just from that, I think you can gauge Fortum's importance. He's a nice guy too, but I'm sure he's long since fled. I'm sure you'll meet him when you get out of here. He tends to knock on your door first thing in the morning. So, let's focus on the matter at hand, alright?
What else do we
Yes,
have in this one?
imagine it. I'm sure you'll meet him
How long have we known each other?
since I was a little kid, actually. I was trained to be your scribe from the moment I could speak. It's a prestigious position, and I couldn't exactly say no. Some of the other children were jealous. Their parents, too, which seemed really immature to me. Apparently, there's some competition for the role. But the elder chose me, and like it or not, here I am. I guess I'm just blessed that I actually do like this arrangement. In the end, the spirits really were looking down on me. Even if being here right now is terrifying, I'm still happy. Doing my duty to save Valinor, it's a dream come true. We don't know if the other kids would have fit this role. But even if,
Are you really forced to do this?
well, I guess the answer is both yes and no. Before my parents passed on, they took care of the paperwork. Until I came of age, I had no choice but to obey. When I did come of age, however, I got to choose. Leave Valinor and pursue my own dreams, or be your scribe. I guess it's pretty obvious which one I chose, huh?
Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon, YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. But anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!